Now before you guys click off, I know this isn't quite Super GT, but welcome back to Vital TV. You joined me down at Daytona Karting in Surrey, where we've got a 20-minute practice session in the D-Max karts. My brother and a few of his uni mates were going down to this track to do a test session just for a bit of a laugh, and I got invited along to join them. I haven't been in the kart seat for about a year and a half. We're racing the D-Max karts, like I said, so they're on Rotax engines, which is a bit of a throwback for me. A few of these lads still race to the day. They race sort of classic karts, T-Chems and that sort of thing. But nonetheless, there's some really, really cool things that happen in this video, and we all had an absolute blast. So I'm going to show you some of the best things that were happening, a few flying laps, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. So as you can see, going on to our first sort of proper flying lap of this session, still kind of getting used to the track. Turn 1 is a long sweeping right-hander that we're kind of hugging the apex out and then letting it run wide on the exit to open up for a really late exit on this right-hander. It then transitions into the left, where you don't really want to be on the curb because it unsettles the kart and buggers it all up. Watch out for the tyre barrier, but come on, we're going to stay right and run into the back of some traffic. So as you can see, we've gone wide. We're going to cut in on the exit of the corner to get a better run out. We're sucking up to the bumper. Are we going to send it? Yes, of course we are. Straight down the inside. Lovely bit of understeer. He's going to need some new underwear. I'm going to need some new underwear because bugger me, that was close. But let's keep going, catch up with some traffic and see what we can get. So towards the end of the lap, we're caught up with a few of the back markers, trying to get on the bumpers now and find a way through. So coming down the straight, we're on the back of the 126. We're not quite close enough to make a move into turn 1, so we're going to try and take a wide sweep and anticipate them running wide on the exit. But no, he takes 3 apexes all in the corner, but we're going to send it anyway. And the second, down the inside, sideways. I will 100% need new underwear after that if I didn't after the first. As you can see, we've not got much traffic up ahead, but we don't know how quick we're going to catch him. He takes a wide line. I don't know where he's going. He's nearly in a different postcode, but we'll slot it down the inside anyway. This man takes 4 apexes on one corner and absolutely destroys the nose of the kart. But nonetheless, we'll still catch him and overtake him. So here we go, look, on the bumper, taking a wide line. Oh, we've got the cutback, and we've absolutely mugged him around the outside. Textbook move. So moving a little bit further on into the session, as you can see, we've managed to catch up with these guys in front of us after going through a yellow flag sector. In front of me, you've got Callum, then my brother with the white helmet, Bandit in front of that, and in front of him is Dexter. Now, us 4 were the closest on track, all within about a 1/10 and a half, 2/10 of each other in total. So we've got some really, really good racing with these guys. You know, they've been in karts before. Dexter still races now, and it is absolutely cracking bit of racing that I've had with these guys. So I'm going to let the video play out and you guys can see sort of how it goes. So as you can see in front of us, we've now got some traffic. This is a little bit further around the lap. Coming into the infield of the track, we get a nice exit off this corner. Callum's going to go down the inside of my brother, and I am going to follow him through nicely on the inside. overshoot it a little bit, absolutely bogged down, and then my brother gives me a little tap. We're going to go around the outside of this guy as well and keep moving forward. One thing that's always really interesting when you've got a varying level of talent on the grid is when things like this happen. Callum's gone down the inside, Dexter's around the outside, Callum's got both of them, absolutely mugged him clean. As you can see, Dexter in front is now hitting even more traffic. Callum's gradually making his way past, but we're going to have to try and needle our way through as quickly and effectively as we can. We're now on the back of Dexter, give him a little bit of a love tap. He's going to send it down the inside of the 145 going into the last corner. I'm going to get a nice wide line going in and a beautiful cutback, give him a cheeky little wave, and we'll go down the inside into turn one, on to chasing Callum down and trying to get past him. So we're now absolutely on the arse of 135. Callum's getting a bit nervous, he's starting to look behind him, he's gone in way too deep and I'm carrying a little bit more speed, so I'm thinking, yeah, let's go for it. Round the outside, late braking, and I'll absolutely send it into the last corner with a beautiful little exit, and that is another position made. As you guys can see, this 131 is absolutely all over the road, and Dexter now comes down the inside of me, gives me a cheeky little wave, returning the favour from earlier, and I get absolutely stamped on by that 131. Callum and Dexter are now back down the inside, and we're all trying again now. So on the back bumper of Callum again, he goes defensive. We're going to try and take a cut back and get alongside on the exit. The car doesn't really have a lot of top end, so he's going to get it on the straight, but we're back to now trying to fight and get past him again. And as we're coming down this back straight, mine, Callum's and Dexter's cart numbers are all on the digiboard asking us to go into their pits. So we pull in and take a listen to what the marshals say. So if you didn't quite catch that, when the marshal was stood on the corner of one of the turns, waving his yellow flag, he got a little bit scared because we were going too fast past him. But nonetheless, we're back on track now. Me, Callum and Dexter all in the train again, and we're going to have a really, really good race. So as you can see, we are now out the front of the group that we were racing. We're going to go on to one of our first main clear laps that we've got. So I'm going to give you a bit of a voiceover. We're going to turn one, nice long sweeping right. Try not to get too close to the inside because it's still a little bit damp and will slide out. Keeping it out nice and wide to hang in for a really late apex on this right-hander. Probably a little bit later than that, but then again, late apex on the left to open up the right. Watch the tyre barrier on the exit. Keeping it nice and right to open up with another late apex for this corner, sweeping it onto the left to flick round to the right onto the back straight near the pit entrance. Coming in, we've got a between 90 and hairpin right. It's quite an awkward corner, but again, carrying as much speed as possible, keeping it right to flick left, holding it nice and tight, and then absolutely smashing the curb on the inside to come down the back straight once again. So we had a few clear laps when we were just working on the perfecting line, braking points, and getting nice and smooth, trying to get some good times in. But we have again hit some more traffic, so we're going to try and weave our way through and see what we can make. And unfortunately, that didn't quite go to plan. I was expecting him not to turn that early, and I was going to go for a last minute dive down the inside. Unfortunately, he turned a lot earlier than expected, and I didn't manage to react to it in time. So apologies, my friend, whoever you are. It was not intentional. So we're coming to the closing minutes of the session now. Nothing else really goes on, so I am going to wrap it up there, guys. I thank you very, very much for watching. Let me know what you think to this video in the description down below. If it's something you'd like to see more of in the future, I'll find it really, really great to be back in the kart seat. Absolutely loved it. to pieces. Massive thank you to Dexter Callum and all of his uni friends and my brother for inviting me along to the day. It was really good fun. We had an absolutely cracking race, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.